Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a review on a product I'm kind of in between on, I'll be honest, and it is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the color Auburn, and it is waterproof. This is what it looks like. Packaging is gorgeous, pretty little glass bottle, nice and stable feeling. It is $18, which isn't bad. I think that's a decent price, and you get a good amount of product in here. It's 0.14, no wait. Oh, grams. 0.14 ounces. Sorry, I was looking at the grams, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. And I really like how this product performs. My problem with it is that it is very, very, very difficult to get the exact correct color match. I have it on right now. This is what it looks like. I will put a clip in here of how I applied this product. Sorry, I have a piece of hair here. How I applied this product. And I just use a, where is it? Smashbox dual-ended brush that they don't have anymore. I had an eyeliner at one side and then the angled brush at the other side. I just like that one. It's what I grabbed for. It doesn't really matter what brush you use. So here's the problem with this for me is the color is almost, it's Auburn, which is what I use a lot of times because my hair has more red tones to it. But it's almost too red, a little bit too dark and a little bit too red. But I think it's called dark blonde, is too ashy for me. Now that being said, an interesting note on that is one product that I do use a lot and love is the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in the color Caramel. And these are, sorry, I have my prices over here, $23. It has two colors, but here's the key with it. It has the redder color and then the more ashy color. I mix them together, and that's what gives me the best results. This one just tends to be a bit too dark and too red when it's on the skin. It does stay. It does not move. Like I even did a swatch on my hand and it doesn't move. Like you can wash it, whatever, and it's great. Way back in the day, I used to use Max Paint Pot in Quite Natural. This is a really, really old one. And it's funny because I'll swatch them and show you. Now, you know, it's funny how our thought processes change and just how we like things change, because I used to love that. And look, they're very, very, very similar. The Anastasia is a slight bit darker. Oh, it's definitely darker. Never mind. Look at the difference there. So now that makes more sense. My problem with the Paint Pot is the fact that the Paint Pot has a slight sheen to it, which I just wasn't liking on my eyebrows. It should be matte. So I stopped using that. I'm going to wipe this off because if I don't get it off now, it'll stay. Now, I tend to go, I have used for the longest while, you guys know, my Blink Eyebrow Mousse in the color Auburn. Okay, and I just brushed it through my brows. But I found fairly recently that that just wasn't making my eyebrows look finished. They just kind of looked brushed. They didn't look done. They didn't look like I did anything to them. Let's put it that way. So I started using some powders, filling them in, and then using the brow mousse. So when I heard about the dip brow, I was like, oh, perfect. It's the best of both worlds. It's like that Quite Natural paint pot that I used to use. It's got to be great. And so another thing that I have used quite a few times is the Makeup Forever Aqua Brow. I have it in the color 15. Oh, I should have put it next to that. And this one is the perfect color for me. Perfect color for me. Now, the Makeup Forever one, I love the way it looks on me, but I don't like, it's a pain to squeeze it out and all that. So on this side is the Aqua Brow and this side is the Anastasia. So you can see that Anastasia is just too dark for me. It just doesn't work. So I'm really bummed about that because also the dark blonde color, I think it is called, is going to be too ashy toned for me. But I love, love, love how this works. I love the pigmentation on it. I love how easy it is. You just fill in the brows exactly how you want them and then take a little spoolie, any kind will do, and brush through them and they look amazing. Amazing. So great. But you have to find the right color. And you can't really mix these. It's not like the powder where you can kind of mix them in together. You can't mix that. So that's the downside with that. And I'm really bummed about it because I really do love the concept of it. And I love how it works. And I love the staying power. I don't know. You guys tell me. I had to really work at this today to make it look natural, though. It wasn't fill them in and then brush them over. It was really a lot of kind of, it's more tedious to make it, I really have to brush them out good to make it look natural. Otherwise, they just look drawn on. And keep in mind, I have very thin eyebrows. Like, I have next to no tail. And the part through here is very sparse here in the very front. Then it's full to the point, and then it goes down to nothing. So if I use something that's too dark or too defined, it looks fake on me. And I don't want that. I want my brows to look very natural. So I think I can do that with this. I just really have to work with it. So I'm kind of bummed about that. So anyway, on to this. Pigmentation is amazing on this. It's so great. Like, it is true to what you see in the container. And when it goes on, it does look like what you're seeing. Pigmentation is just amazing. It is a good solid 5 out of 5. Texture, best texture of any of these products I've used, I'll be honest. It's like if they took the Blink Eyebrow Mousse and put it into a jar, this is what it would be like. Awesome, awesome texture, 5 out of 5. Longevity, doesn't move. Does not, once I get it on, like even if I let it dry for too long before I brush it out, it does not move. It's difficult. So longevity is a 5 out of 5. Application, it's only a 3 out of 5 for me because I have to draw them on, and then I have to brush them out, and then I have to fill them back in a little bit if I brush them out too much. Then I have to brush it again. So it's just a lot of work to apply it for me. Packaging, I think the packaging's amazing. I love their little symbol and how pretty it is. I like that it's rose gold symbol. The container's nice and sturdy. It feels good. It feels nice and airtight, like it closes really well. So packaging's a good 4.5 out of 5. Price on this is, the Makeup Forever is $20. This is $18. And the Duo is $23. I mean, it's the best deal of all of them, but the color match. So the price is good. You can still find something less expensive at the drugstore. Yes, you always can. People give me a hard time when I say the price is decent price, or it's a 4 out of 5, which is what I would say of this. Because people go, oh my gosh, but that's so high priced. You could get something for $10, $15 at the drugstore. Yep, it doesn't work the same. Not always. Sometimes yes, 100%, but not always. So price is 4 out of 5. Product overall, I think this is a good 4.5 out of 5. My biggest problem with it being the color selection. What do you guys think? Should I add color selection into my little list of things that I rate? Let me know what your thoughts are on that. For eyeshadow palettes and stuff, it would be like how many selections there are, color selections on the different colors of palettes. I don't know. Sorry, off tangent. Product overall is 4.5 out of 5. I really, really, really wish that I could get the exact color match, and then if I did, I would be in love with this stuff. But I think that's difficult for anyone because everyone's skin tone, Auburn is going to look different on different skin tones and different hair colors. It's going to be different for everyone. So I hope you guys found this review helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.